Hi, Camille Swanson with Realty Executives. I've got your August 2015 Phoenix Scottsdale market recap. Okay, in a nutshell, our market is still doing really well. We've had a very strong year in 2015 and August was no exception. I'm going to point out some of the bright spots to you just so you're aware of them. Sales are up across the board 7.3%. You go back and you break it out by price segment, the numbers look a little bit different. Sales under 200,000 are the only spot in our market where sales have not increased. In this particular segment, under 200,000, sales are actually down 2.5%. Otherwise, they're up, and in some cases, way up, like in the $200,000 to $500,000 market, where home sales are up 15.7%. Again, at 800,000 to $1 million, home sales there up 15.4%. Great news for sellers there. This one I have to point out just because it's cool. Over 2 million, sales year over year up 10.7%. That's pretty interesting to me. Okay, so getting back to our market, listing counts are also impacted. We're now seeing that they're down year over year, 18%. We had quite a bit of supply in the last couple of years, and it's like we've just whittled it all away. Things are trending down. Nowhere is that more evident in that under $200,000 market where listing counts are down 51% year over year. And it actually is a 3-year low. So this whole segment has been trending down for quite some time and will probably continue to do so as values improve across the board and this segment just shrinks. So other bright spots to point out, 200,000 to 500,000 sellers there, very happy. Listings are down 11.6%. 500 to 800,000 listing counts on the other end of the spectrum up 9.7%. Interesting number, but to counter that, sales in that same segment are up 10.3%. So a little bit of a silver lining there. 800 and above, market is still pretty flat, not a whole lot to report. What I will say though is our condo market is popping up and is becoming a player again. I think as buyers are being priced out of certain areas and certain market segments, condos are becoming an alternative to other homes that single family homes that they would not be able to get into. So condo sales are up 10.7% year over year, and listing counts are actually down 15%. So at the end of the day, sellers, if you have been considering selling your home, you might really want to think about doing it sooner than later, and call me and I'll give you kind of a breakdown on when is the right time and how long it'll take and all the little details for you to know, because we can actually really time it well with pretty good accuracy. And some of you have done that already, but for those of you who've been considering it and haven't really said anything, now is really the time to do that. In fact, I may have reached out to a few of you already who live in areas where inventory is low and we've got some high demand. Changes to be aware of in September, starting on the 14th. FHA buyers or buyers using FHA loans, now if they have student loans that are deferred, that deferred payment will still count in towards your minimum monthly debt obligation. So before it was not a factor, not included, now it is included. Ultimately, this means you may not be able to buy as much home as you could have afforded about a week ago. So plan accordingly, call your lender, see how or if you are impacted, and if you are, maybe go back and find some alternatives to financing. Coming up in October on the 3rd, we've got the Know Before You Owe changes that will take effect, and this will impact anybody who is party to a real estate transaction. Buyers, sellers, agents, appraisers, lenders, title and escrow people, everybody will see the changes, and it will come in the form of potentially longer escrow periods. We've got contract changes. Certainly there'll be a little bit of confusion, but we're all working toward making this something that will be better for all consumers. Hopefully that won't take too long. In the meantime, if you've got questions about anything that I just mentioned, please give me a call, shoot me a text or an email, and let me know. My phone number is 602-810-1750. Even if you don't have any questions, just call me anyway. I always love to talk to all of you. So I hope you're well, have a great month, and I will be back with more info soon. Take care.